are reading chapter 9, and it talks about foolishness, the other woman. It begins off with wisdom has built her house. She has made it strong with 7 columns. Now in ancient Israel, a good house had 7 columns to support the roof. Verse 2, she has cooked meat, mixed wine, and put food on the table. She has sent her servant girls to announce from the highest hills in the city, whoever needs instruction, come. She invites all the simple people and says, come, eat my food and drink the wine I have prepared. Leave your old foolish ways and live, advance along the path of understanding. Now, criticize a person who is rude and shows no respect, and you will only get insults. Correct the wicked, and you will only get hurt. Don't correct such people, or they will just hate you. But correct those who are wise, and they will love you. Teach the wise, and they will become more wise. Instruct those who live right, and they will gain more understanding and knowledge. Wisdom begins with fear and respect for the Lord. Knowledge of the Holy One leads to understanding. Wisdom will help us live longer. She will add years to our life. If we become wise, it will be for our own good. If we are rude and show no respect, we are the one who will suffer. Foolishness is that other woman who is loud, she's stupid, and she knows nothing. She sits on her chair at the door of her house, up on the highest hill of the city. When people walk by, she calls out to them, and they show no interest to her. But still she says, whoever needs instruction, come. She invites all the simple people and says, stolen water is sweet. Stolen bread tastes good. Those simple people don't realize that her house is full of ghosts and that her guests have entered the world of the dead. Let's be enlightened. We only bring harm to ourselves when we try to rebuke a wicked person. Now, if you rebuke a wise person through correction, they will love us. They will actually hear the wisdom that's being spoken to them instead of rejecting it. Today we are reading chapter 10, and it talks about the wise sayings of Solomon. I really like this chapter. Actually, I love this chapter. So I'm going to read it pretty slow so that you can chew on every word, okay? These are the Proverbs or wise sayings of Solomon. A wise son makes his father happy. A foolish one makes his mother sad. Wealth gained by doing wrong will not really help you, but doing right will save you from death. The Lord takes care of good people and gives them the food that they need, but he keeps the wicked from getting what they want. Lazy hands will make you poor. Hard-working hands will make you rich. A son who works hard while it is harvest time will be successful, but one who sleeps through the harvest is worthless. People say good things about those who live right, but the words of the wicked only hide their violent plans. Good people leave memories that bless us, but the wicked are soon forgotten. The wise, they accept instruction, but fools, they argue and they bring trouble upon themselves. He who walks with integrity walks securely, but lying cheaters will be caught. If you fail to speak the truth, trouble will follow. If you speak openly, peace will come. The words of good people are like a spring of fresh water, but the words of the wicked only hide their violent plans. Hatred causes arguments, but love overlooks all wrongs. Intelligent people speak words of wisdom, but fools must be punished before they learn their lesson. Wise people are quiet, and they learn new things, but fools talk and they bring trouble upon themselves. Wealth protects the rich, but poverty destroys the poor. What good people do brings life, but wicked people, they only produce sin. Those who accept correction show others how to live. Those who reject correction lead others the wrong way. People sometimes lie to hide their hatred, but saying bad things about someone is even more foolish. A person who talks too much gets into trouble. A wise person learns to be quiet. Words from good people are like pure silver, but thoughts from the wicked are worthless. Good people say things that help others, but the wicked die from a lack of understanding. Verse 22. The blessing of the Lord makes one rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. I know that is a popular verse, but that verse basically means it is the Lord's blessing that brings wealth, and no hard work can add to it. Fools, they enjoy doing wrong, but a man of understanding has wisdom. The wicked will be defeated by what they fear, but good people will get what they want. The wicked are destroyed when trouble comes, but good people stand strong forever. Sending a lazy person to do anything is as irritating as vinegar on your teeth or smoke in your eyes. Respect for the Lord will add years to your life, but the wicked will have their lives cut short. What good people hope for brings happiness, but what the wicked hope for brings destruction. The Lord protects those who do what is right, but he destroys those who do wrong. Good people will always be safe, but the wicked will be forced out of the land. Those who live right say wise things, but people stop listening to troublemakers. Good people know the right things to say, but the wicked say things to make trouble. So again, that was chapter 10. It was a lot on there, so feel free to rewatch this over and over again, and also check it out and read it for yourself as well. And we want to be enlightened, right? Wise people, they store up knowledge. They are quiet so that they can learn new things. So like I mentioned at the beginning of this Proverbs reading challenge, we want to have a teachable spirit. We want the book of Proverbs to speak to us. We want to be wise and mature in the things of Christ. Today we are reading chapter 11, and it's more wise sayings from Solomon. The Lord hates false scales, but he loves accurate weights. Proud and boastful people will be shamed, but wisdom stays with those who are modest and humble. Good people are guided by their honesty, but crooks who lie and cheat will ruin themselves. Money is worthless when you face God's punishment, but living right will save you from death. Doing right makes life better for those who are good, but the wicked are destroyed by their own wicked ways. Doing right also sets honest people free, but people who can't be trusted, they are trapped by their own greed. When the wicked die, all their hopes are lost. Everything they thought they could do comes to nothing. Good people escape from trouble, but the wicked come along and are trapped by it. With their words, hypocrites can destroy their neighbors, but with what they know, good people can escape. When good people are successful, the whole city is happy, and they all shout with joy when evil people are destroyed. Blessings from honest people living in a city will make it great, but the things evil people say can destroy it. Stupid people, they say bad things about their neighbors. Wise people know to be quiet. People who tell secrets about others cannot be trusted. Those who can be trusted keep quiet. A nation without wise leaders will fall. That's why it's important to have good advisors, because they will help make a nation safe. You will be sorry if you promise to pay a stranger's debt. Refuse to make such promises and you will be safe. A gracious and good woman attains honor, and ruthless men, they attain riches but no respect. People who are kind will be rewarded for their kindness, but cruel people will be rewarded with trouble. The work of evil people is all lies, but those who do right will receive a good reward. People who do what is right are on their way to life, but those who always want to do wrong are on their way to death. The Lord hates those who love to do evil, but he is pleased with those who try to do what is right. The truth is, evil people will be punished, and good people will be set free. A beautiful woman without good sense is like a gold ring in a pig's nose. Yeah, picture that. What good people want brings more good. What evil people want brings more trouble. Some people give freely and gain more. Others refuse to give and they end up with less. Give freely and you will profit. Help others and you will gain more for yourself. People curse a greedy man who refuses to sell his grain, but they bless a man who sells his grain to feed others. People are pleased with those who try to do good, and those who look for trouble will find it. Those who trust in their riches will fall like dead leaves, but good people will blossom. Those who cause trouble for their families will inherit nothing but the wind. A foolish person will end up as a servant to the one who is wise. What good people produce is like a life-giving tree, and he who wins souls is wise. Good people are rewarded here on earth, then surely those who do evil will also get what they deserve. So let's be enlightened. It is better to give than it is to receive. I know for myself, I get more pleasure out of serving others and giving to those. And it's not always just about money, but helping out with someone by giving them groceries, by giving them clothes, by just spending time with them and giving of my time as well. But we also want to make sure that we're good stewards of what we're giving. We don't want to just give away everything and not have anything for ourselves, but be wise in our giving and allow Holy Spirit to instruct us. Today we are reading chapter 12, and this is for those who love to learn. Whoever loves discipline loves knowledge and loves to learn. Whoever hates to be corrected is stupid. It is good to learn what pleases the Lord, because he condemns those who plan to do wrong. Evil people are never safe, but good people remain safe and secure. An excellent wife is like a crown to her husband, but a shameful wife is like a cancer. Good people are honest and fair in all they do, but those who are evil, they lie and they cannot be trusted. Evil people use their words to hurt others, but the words from good people can save others from danger. When evil people are destroyed, they are gone and forgotten, but good people are remembered long after they are gone. You praise people for their intelligence, but no one respects those who are stupid. It is better to appear unimportant and have a servant than to pretend to be important and have no food. Good people take good care of their animals, but the wicked know only how to be cruel. Farmers who work their land have plenty of food, but those who waste their time on worthless projects are foolish. The wicked, they want a share of what an evil man might catch. But like a plant with deep roots, a good man is the one who produces the most. The wicked are trapped by their foolish words, but good people escape from such trouble. People get good things for the words they say, and they are rewarded for the work that they do. Fools always think their own way is best, but wise people, they listen to wise counsel. Fools, they are easily upset, but wise people avoid insulting others. He who speaks truth, declares righteousness, can be trusted in court, but liars, they make bad witnesses. Speak without thinking, and your words can cut like a knife. I'm going to say that line again. Speak without thinking, and your words can cut like a knife. Be wise, and your words can heal. Lies last only a moment, but the truth lasts forever. People who work for evil make trouble, but those who plan for peace bring happiness. The Lord will keep good people safe, but evil people will have many troubles. The Lord, he hates people who tell lies, but he is pleased with those who tell the truth. Smart people don't tell everything they know. They are reluctant to display their knowledge until the proper time. But the heart of overconfident people, they tell everything and they show that they are fools. Those who work hard will be put in charge of others, but lazy people will have to work like slaves. Anxiety in the heart of man causes depression. That worrying takes away your joy, but a good encouraging word makes you happy. Good people are careful about choosing their friends, but evil people, they always choose the wrong ones. Lazy people don't get what they want, but riches come to those who work hard. Along the path of goodness is life. That is the way to live forever. Let's be enlightened. Wise people, they take advice from wise counsel. We never want to think so highly of ourselves where we can't receive instruction from other people. It's very important that we choose good friends, good godly friends, those who are full of wisdom so they can impart that same wisdom unto us. Today we are reading chapter 13, and it starts off with a wise son listens to his father's advice, but a proud son will not listen to correction. People get good things for the words they say, but those who cannot be trusted say only bad things. People who are careful about what they say by guarding their mouth will save their lives, but those who speak without thinking will be destroyed. Lazy people always want things, but they never get them. Those who work hard, they get plenty. Good people hate lies, but the wicked do evil, shameful things. Goodness protects honest people, but evil destroys those who love to sin. Some people pretend they are rich, but they have nothing. Others pretend they are poor, but they are really rich. Now, the rich might have to pay a ransom to save their lives, but the poor, they never receive such threats. The light of those who do right shines brighter and brighter, but the lamp of the wicked becomes darker and darker. Pride causes arguments, but those who listen to others are wise. Money gained by cheating others will soon be gone. Money earned through hard work will grow and grow. Hope deferred makes the heart sick, but the wish that comes true fills you with joy. Those who reject a command hurt themselves. Those who respect a command will be rewarded. The teaching of the wise is a source of life. Their words will save you from deadly traps. People like a person with good sense. That person will gain favor because of good understanding. But life is hard for someone who cannot be trusted. Wise people, they always think before they do anything. But fools show how stupid they are by what they do. Disaster will catch up to the wicked messenger, but a runner who can be trusted will bring peace. If you refuse to learn from your mistakes, you will be poor, and no one will respect you. If you listen when you are criticized, you will be honored. People are happy when they get what they want, but stupid people want nothing but evil, and they refuse to change. Be friends with those who are wise, and you will become wise as well. Choose fools to be your friends, and you will have trouble. Trouble chases sinners wherever they go, but good things happen to good people. A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children, but the wealth that is hidden away by the wicked and those who are sinners will be given to those who live righteously. The poor might have good land that produces plenty of food, but bad decisions can take it away. He who spares his rod by not correcting their children actually hates their children. They don't love them. If you love them, you will be quick to discipline them. Good people will have plenty to eat, but the wicked will go hungry. Let's be enlightened. I know a lot of people know that well-known saying, to spare the rod, spoil the child. Some people, they may literally use a physical rod, but we don't want that to be the primary source of disciplining our children or our first go-to every time. But I want to focus more on the rod of correction. Just like a shepherd, they also have a rod to keep their sheep together. We as parents, as teachers, as caretakers, we also have a rod of correction as well. Whoever spares the rod hates their children, but the one who loves their children is careful to discipline them. A child left undisciplined is actually a disgrace to its mother. So we want to make sure that we are training our children, teaching them about God. Remember, discipleship starts at home. Living by example, showing them and explaining to them a healthy and whole person. And we as parents, we won't be here forever. Prayerfully, we will leave this earth before they will. So raising children, we want them to be well-rounded, effective, not only in the kingdom, but also in today's society as well, and for the future. Today we are reading chapter 14, and it talks about the ways of life and the ways of death. The wise woman builds her house on a foundation of godly precepts, and her household thrives. But the home of a foolish woman is destroyed by her own actions, because she ignored godly principles. Those who live right respect the Lord, but dishonest people hate him. Foolish words can cause you trouble, but wise words, they protect you. A barn with no cattle might be clean, but strong bulls are needed for a good harvest. A good witness is one who does not lie. A bad witness is a liar who cannot be trusted. Anyone who makes fun of wisdom will never find it, but knowledge comes easily to those who understand its value. Stay away from fools. There is nothing they can teach you. Wisdom lets smart people know what they are doing, but stupid people only think they know. Having to pay fines are needed to make fools obey the law, but good people are happy to obey it. The heart knows its own bitterness, and no stranger shares its joy. An evil person's house will be destroyed, but a good person's family will do well. There is a way that people think is right, but it leads only to death. Laughter might hide your sadness, but when the laughter is gone, the sadness remains. Evil people, my grandmother's calling me. Evil people will be paid back for the wrong that they do, and good people will be rewarded for the good that they do. Fools believe every word that they hear, but wise people, they think carefully about everything. Wise people are careful and they avoid trouble. Fools are too confident and they are careless. A quick-tempered person does stupid things, but it is also true that people don't like anyone who quietly plans evil. Fools are rewarded with more foolishness. Smart people are rewarded with knowledge. Good people will defeat those who are evil, and the wicked will be forced to show respect to those who live right. The poor, they have no friends, not even their neighbors, but the rich has many friends. It is wrong to say bad things about your neighbors as well. Be kind to the poor, and you will be blessed. Whoever works to do good will find love and loyalty. It is a mistake to work at doing evil. If you work hard, you will have plenty. If you do nothing but talk, you will not have enough. A wise person's reward is wealth, but a fool's reward is foolishness. A witness who tells the truth saves lives, but one who tells lies hurts others. People who respect the Lord will be safe, and they will make their children feel secure. Respect for the Lord gives true life and will save you from death's trap. Kings of large nations have great honor. Rulers without a country have nothing. A patient person is very smart. A quick-tempered person makes stupid mistakes. Peace of mind makes the body healthy, but jealousy is like a cancer. Whoever takes advantage of the poor insults their maker, but whoever is kind to them honors him. The wicked, they will be defeated by their own evil, but good people are protected by their honesty. A wise person is always thinking wise thoughts, but a fool knows nothing about wisdom. Goodness makes a nation great, but sin is a shame to any people. And kings are pleased with intelligent officials, but they will punish shameful ones. So let's be enlightened. The beginning of this chapter talks about the wise woman and the foolish woman. A wise woman builds her house on a foundation of godly precepts, and her household thrives. But a foolish woman, she destroys her own home by her own actions because she avoids God's advice. We want to make sure that we are listening to God, that we are receiving godly wisdom, which we are gaining by reading the book of Proverbs. Today we are reading chapter 15, and it starts off, a gentle answer makes anger disappear, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Listening to wise people increases your knowledge, but only nonsense comes from the mouths of fools. The Lord sees what happens everywhere. He watches everyone, good and evil. Kind words are like a life-giving tree, but lying words will crush your spirit. Fools, they refuse to listen to their father's advice, but those who accept discipline are very smart. Good people are rich in many ways, but those who are evil get nothing but trouble. Wise people say things that give you new knowledge, but fools say nothing worth hearing. The Lord hates the offerings of the wicked, but he is happy to hear the prayers of those who live right. The Lord hates the way evil people live, but he loves those who try to do good. Whoever stops living right will be punished. Whoever hates to be corrected will be destroyed. The Lord knows everything, even what happens in the place of death, so surely he knows what people are thinking. Fools hate to be told they are wrong, so they refuse to ask wise people for advice. If you are happy, your face shows it. If you are sad, your spirit feels defeated. Intelligent people want more knowledge, but fools only want more nonsense. Life is always hard for the poor, but the right attitude can turn it into a party. It is better to be poor and respect the Lord than to be rich and have many troubles. It is better to eat a little where there is love than to eat a lot where there is hate. A quick temper causes fights, but patience brings peace and calm. For lazy people, life is a path overgrown with thorns and thistles. For those who do what is right, it is a smooth highway. Wise children make their parents happy. Foolish children bring them shame. Doing foolish things makes a fool happy, but a wise person is careful to do what is right. If you don't ask for advice, your plans will fail. With many advisors, they will succeed. People are happy when they give a good answer, and there is nothing better than the right word at the right time. What wise people do leads to life here on earth and stops them from going down to the place of death. The Lord destroys a proud man's house, but protects a widow's property. The Lord hates evil thoughts, but he is pleased with kind words. Whoever takes money to do wrong invites disaster. Refuse such gifts and you will live. Good people think before they answer, but the wicked do not, and what they say causes trouble. The Lord is far away from the wicked, but he always hears the prayers of those who do what is right. A smile makes people happy. Good news makes them feel better. To be counted among the wise, you must learn to accept helpful criticism. If you refuse to be corrected, you are only hurting yourself. Listen to criticism and you will gain understanding. Wisdom teaches you to respect the Lord. You must be humbled before you can be honored. Let's be enlightened. The beginning of this chapter starts off that a gentle answer makes anger disappear, but a harsh word stirs up anger. We want to be gentle in our responses. We want to make sure that we are talking to people with love, not talking down on them with harsh words, but making sure that we are speaking from a place of love. Today we are reading chapter 16, and it starts off with, people might plan what they want to say, but it is the Lord who gives them the right words. People think that whatever they do is right, but the Lord judges their reason for doing it. Turn to the Lord for help in everything you do. Commit your works to him and you will be successful because he is establishing your plans. The Lord has a plan for everything. In his plan, the wicked will be destroyed. The Lord hates those who are proud. You can be sure he will punish them all. Faithful love and loyalty will remove your guilt. Respect the Lord and you will stay far away from evil. When people live to please the Lord, even their enemies will be at peace with them. It is better to be poor and do right than to be rich and do wrong. People can plan what they want to do, but it is the Lord who directs their steps. When a king speaks, his words are law. So when he makes a decision, it is never a mistake. The Lord wants all scales and balances to be right. He wants all business agreements to be fair. Kings hate to see anyone doing wrong, because kingdoms grow strong only when everyone is honest and fair. Kings want to hear the truth. They like those who are honest. When a king gets angry, he could put someone to death. So it is wise to keep the king happy. When the king is happy, life is better for everyone. When he is pleased, it is like a refreshing spring rain. Wisdom is worth much more than gold. Understanding is worth much more than silver. Good people try to avoid evil. They watch what they do and protect themselves. Pride goes before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall. It is better to be a humble person living among the poor than to share the wealth among the proud. Good things happen to those who learn from their experiences, and the Lord blesses those who trust him. People will know if someone is wise. Those who choose their words carefully can be very convincing. Good sense is a spring of fresh water to those who have it, but fools can offer only foolishness. Wise people always think before they speak, so what they say is worth listening to. Kind words are like honey. They're easy to accept and good for your health. There is a way that seems right to people, but that way leads only to death. The thought of hunger keeps the workers working so that they can eat. Troublemakers, they create disasters. Their advice destroys like a wildfire. Troublemakers are always causing problems. Their gossip breaks up the closest of friends. Cruel people trick their neighbors and make them do wrong. With a wink of the eye, they plan to trick someone. With a grin, they make plans to hurt their friends. Gray hair is a crown of glory on people who have lived good lives. It is earned by living right. It is better to be patient, slow to anger, than to be a strong soldier. It is better to control your anger than to capture a city. People might throw lots to make a decision, but the answer always comes from the Lord. So let's be enlightened. We don't want to be troublemakers who create division, create arguments, and create people to separate. But we are called to love people, to draw people, to make sure that we are bringing forth unity in everything that we do and everywhere we go. Today we are reading chapter 17, and it begins with, "It is better to have nothing but a dry piece of bread to eat in peace than a whole house full of food with everyone arguing." A smart servant will gain control over his master's foolish son. He will be treated like a son and get a share of the inheritance. Fire is used to make gold and silver pure, but a person's heart is made pure by the Lord. People who do evil listen to evil ideas. Liars listen to liars. Whoever makes fun of beggars insults their maker. Whoever laughs at someone else's trouble will be punished. Grandchildren are the pride and joy of old age, and children take great pride in their parents. You wouldn't expect to hear a fine speech from a fool, and you shouldn't expect lies from a ruler. Some people think a bribe is like a lucky charm. It seems to work wherever they go. Forgive someone and you will strengthen your friendship. Keep reminding them and you will destroy it. Smart people learn more from a single correction than fools learn from 100 beatings. Those who are evil only want to cause trouble. They seek rebellion. In the end, punishment without mercy will be sent to them. It is better to meet a bear robbed of her cubs than a fool who is busy doing foolish things. If you do wrong to those who are good to you, you will have trouble the rest of your life. The start of an argument is like a small leak in a dam. Stop it before a big fight breaks out. The Lord hates these two things: punishing the innocent and letting the guilty go free. Money is wasted on fools. They cannot buy wisdom when they have no sense. A friend loves you all the time, but a brother is born for adversity, to help in times of trouble. Only a fool will promise to pay someone else's debt. A troublemaker loves to start arguments. Anyone who likes to brag is asking for trouble. Crooks will not profit from their crimes, and those who plan to cause trouble will be trapped when it comes. A man who has a fool for a son will be disappointed. A fool brings no joy to his father. Happiness is good medicine, but sorrow is a disease. A wicked judge will accept a bribe, and that keeps justice from being done. Intelligent people think about what needs to be done here and now. Fools are always dreaming about faraway places. Foolish children upset their parents and make them sad. It is wrong to punish an innocent person or attack leaders for doing what is right. Intelligent people choose their words carefully. Those who know what they are doing remain calm. A silent fool may seem wise, but they say nothing and they appear to be smart. So let's be enlightened. A friend loves you at all times. They are born for adversity, which basically means they are there to help you in times of trouble. It's very wise of us if we surround ourselves with good friends, those who are there to help us, even if there is a disagreement, that they will learn how to love, forgive, and forget. I know I was just talking to a person about this yesterday, how it may be hard for us to forgive someone, or we can forgive them, but it's hard to forget about it. But we don't want to constantly bring things up. But if it's a true friendship, we will be able to forgive them, and it will actually strengthen our friendship instead of reminding them about the past. We are reading chapter 18. It starts off with some people like to do things their own way, and they get upset when people give them advice. Fools, they don't want to learn from others. They only want to tell their own ideas. Do something evil and people will hate you. Do something shameful and they will have no respect for you. Words from wise people are like water bubbling up from a deep well. That well is the well of wisdom. You must be fair in judging others. It is wrong to favor the guilty and rob the innocent of justice. Fools, they say things to start arguments. They're just asking for a beating. Fools hurt themselves when they speak. Their own words trap them. People love to hear gossip. It is like a tasty food on its way to the stomach. Someone who does careless work is as bad as someone who destroys things. The name of the Lord is like a strong tower. Those who do what is right can run to the Lord for protection. The rich, they think that their wealth will protect them. They think it is a strong fortress, but it is not. A proud person will soon be ruined, but a humble person will be honored. Let people finish speaking before you try to answer them. That way you will not embarrass yourself and look foolish. A good attitude will support you when you are sick, but if you give up, nothing can help. Wise people, they want to learn more, so they listen closely to gain knowledge. A man's gift makes room for him and brings him before great men. The first person to speak always seems right until someone comes and asks the right questions. The best way to settle an argument between two powerful people may be to use lots. Now, what are lots? Lots are kind of like rolling dice, but not in a gambling way, but it is used to help make a decision. For example, let's flip a coin or let's draw names from a hat and we'll determine who will go first or who will speak first. That was used to help make decisions. An insulted brother is harder to win back than a city with strong walls. Arguments separate people like the strong bars of a palace gate. Your words can be satisfying as fruit, as pleasing as the food that fills your stomach. The tongue can speak words that bring life or death. Those who love to talk must be ready to accept what it brings. If you find a wife, you have found something good. She knows that the Lord is happy with you. The poor are polite when they beg for help. The rich are rude with their answer. Some friends are fun to be with, but a true friend can be better than a brother. Let's be enlightened. Let's be careful that we are allowing people to finish their sentences so that we are not interrupting them. We don't want to cause shame to ourselves or be looked at as disgraceful, but we want to make sure that when someone else is speaking, we are listening with an intention to listen and not just to respond.